Hey party people, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Bean.
And we're Kelly Beans Bees. We're first-time beekeepers here in Central Virginia, and today
We're splitting bees.
Yeah, today we're splitting bees. It's been a hot one, and we have lots of things going on.
So if you saw our last video, even the last two videos, you know that we were planning on splitting the Chunky Monkey hive because of how many queen cells there were. We never saw a queen. I thought I saw eggs, but who knows what's happening there. There's so many queen cells, they're gonna swarm if they haven't yet. So what I wanted to do was go ahead and split them. So I've got another box here, and we already figured out kind of where the queen cells were, where some resources were.
Resources.
Like this is a resource frame.
What are resources?
Resources are pollen and nectar.
Perfect.
So that frame had a lot of both, and it was heavy.
Yeah.
So this frame should have a queen cell on the bottom that I've got to be very delicate with.
We don't want to damage.
You don't really want to do any damage to a queen cell.
Is it?
Maybe this wasn't the frame. Maybe it was the next one. This one's another resource frame. I might actually leave this one. I'm going to leave this one.
Okay.
I think they had a lot of resources, but I'm going to leave it. Because so far I haven't had any queen cells, and I want to get at least a couple in this new split.
Yeah.
Because right now, as we said, we don't know if there's a queen or where she is or anything. So I want to make sure...
Maybe this one?
Yeah, that one's got the queen cell on the bottom.
Let's say there's a
I want to make sure that we've got
brood.
Queen cells in both sides of the split. Because that way we've got the best chance that hopefully we can get 2 hives out of this.
Fingers crossed.
Yep. So, in the last video, if you missed that one, if you saw the Chunky Monkey split video and you missed the last video, our new hive, the old cookie dough queen hive,
they are mean.
nothing really happened with it.
Yes, it did. I got stung.
Well, yeah, but...
Nothing
so
was really interesting about the hive, though.
That's just a lot of brood, but I don't have a queen cell. I wanted to get one more queen cell in this split, because I've only got one right now.
I thought there was one, like, it wasn't at the bottom, it was, like, on it.
Yeah, there wasn't one there. I thought there might have been, but I didn't see it. Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm just blind. It's right there. The bees are on it. Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, they're
Kelly
not
keeps
always...
me straight.
They're not always at the bottom.
Nope, not always.
Yeah. Anyways, so... the OG cookie doughs bees.
So they got old, they got angry, and...
they weren't happy to see us.
They filled their box.
Yeah.
So we were hoping a queen would come back, she would go mate, start laying, but she doesn't have any room to lay. I didn't see any eggs because there wasn't any room to lay. So we're going to chalk that one up as a loss, and as we split here, I'm going to take these bees, and I'm going to put this hive on top of this hive.
And then we will have...
a double deep.
Double deep.
But what I'm hoping is, by doing that we can take these old bees and we can use them as foragers in this hive. Mm-hmm. And then we can have the old foragers in this hive. They're going to stay behind anyway. And any that we move over there, they're going to fly back.
Right.
So we'll have foragers there to keep pulling in resources. We'll have nurse bees in there because they don't know any difference. They think they still live there because they do.
Right.
And then we'll have queen cells in both hives, so we'll have 2 more chances for new queens.
Perfect.
That's my thinking.
Ideal situation.
But what also could happen is this hive might go, hey, who are all these bees? I'm angry.
Get out of here.
And they might start fighting. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but, you know, you never know until you try it, right? Mm-hmm. So, now that I've gotten all these frames in here, I've got a couple extra drawn frames that I had to tear apart because they were a little nasty, but the bees should be able to clean those up. Because I know that both of these hives that I'm putting together here are pretty much chocked full. So I wanted to give them at least a little bit more room.
Is it like chalk or chalk? What is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Chocked.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's chalked or what.
I don't know, but I've had a bee that's just been visiting me all day, and it is not ideal.
So if you missed the last video, Kelly did get stung. I think she said that.
And let me just say,
she hasn't had the best day so far.
I hadn't done it. I hadn't gotten stung since we have gotten bees. And I was feeling really proud of myself. Someone asked me yesterday, you gotten stung yet? I was like, no, girl, I'm doing good. Joke's on me now.
Mm-hmm.
And it does hurt. So, yeah. Nothing to joke with.
No.
But I also haven't been stung in a long time. And as we've learned in other aspects, sometimes things change when you become an adult. So, hoping that I'm not allergic to bees, you know. I'm feeling fine
we're keeping
now.
an eye on Kelly to make
Yeah.
sure she's fine.
I'm feeling fine.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah. But I mean, it has been a while. So, like, that is something to just, like, take account for
Yeah.
in this.
Always be careful about bees, because they are venomous insects. You can be allergic to the venom, and sometimes the allergy to that can be very bad. So, you know.
Thanks for the booty shot.
You're welcome. Just, you know, a little public service announcement on honeybee safety.
Yeah.
They probably won't mess with you if you're not doing what we're doing here and diving into a hive, but
you never know.
Always be careful.
Yeah. All right. So, have you gotten all of what you're getting in here? Are you shaking any, or are you leaving it?
No. So, normally I would take some of the bees here and shake them into here because, as I said, the foragers are going to leave.
Yeah.
But since I have this hive that I'm going to put on that one,
yeah.
I don't think I need to shake anything.
Okay.
I'll probably stick this box on here and just move that whole hive over to where this is. And hopefully those foragers will come into here.
You going to be able to lift that?
I don't know. We might leave it there and it should be close enough, I hope. We'll see.
Oh, okay. These things get heavy. And especially since that second box now in is full of a lot of resources, I'm sure it is.
Oh, yeah.
Quite heavy.
Yeah, if one of these deep boxes was 100% full of honey, it's somewhere between 50 and 70 pounds.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to be lifting that much.
Yeah. We need to make sure before you close, well, you have to put stuff in there. You need to put a trap back in that.
Yep.
An oil trap. So I'm standing back a little bit because I got stung and I don't want to get too close.
And this gives you guys a different perspective than normal.
Sure,
so let us know kind of if you like this better or what.
Well, I think it's cool because you can see like how much you're working, you know, like what you have to work.
Also,
And
I'm very sorry. My nose has started to run, so if you hear that, it might be a little gross, and I apologize.
Yeah.
But I'm going to warn you now. You've probably heard it a couple of times already.
Anyway, so I feel like it's kind of cool to see back here, but also I'm under an umbrella because the phone overheated, and I don't want to get too close to Bean with the umbrella because he would definitely hit me. Not on purpose, but like I think he would run into me.
Yeah, I already fell over in one of the videos we recorded today.
You didn't like fall over though. You just kind of...
That was when we were going through the cookie dough hive.
Yeah.
I figure we'll probably name that one something along the lines of It's Hot in the Bee Yard Today or something. So if you didn't watch that one, you can go look for that and watch me fall over.
Yeah. Okay, so Bean is making sure that the spacing is right in between those. If there's too much space, what will the bees do?
The bees will draw burr comb or bridge comb
yeah.
Either way. Same thing.
Yep, so we want to make sure that we have that spacing right so then it's not too crazy. I figure, are you going to put one in this one down here or not?
No.
Okay.
It should be okay. I think this one already has them, doesn't it?
Not sure.
I don't remember. It's fine. As I said in another one of the videos, I haven't seen a ton of small hive beetles. There have been a couple.
He says that. Golly.
Look at that ball of bees.
Shake them. Shake and bake, boy. Okay. The activity today out here is just crazy. Busy. It's because it's hot, I guess.
Yep.
They're all ready for...
Oh. I was like, this doesn't look right. I'm not actually going to end up feeding the bees today, but I'm going to leave it on there just in case.
So we made sugar syrup today. Busted my booty to do it. And then we got out here and Bean said, yep, I don't believe we'll be feeding the bees today.
Well, all of the bees are full of resources.
Yeah, no, I
don't think there's any reason to put anything new on them, or else we're going to just keep running into issues where the bees are swarming over and over again.
I just was kind of sad that, you know, I'd worked hard to make it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I don't want to squish many bees, so I figured if I get most of them out like that, then I'll have less of a chance of squishing them.
Perfect. All right, homie.
All right, so I've got that one closed back up. I've got everything outside of the hive that should be outside of the hive and everything inside of the hive that should be inside of the hive.
Fingers crossed.
So now what I want to do is pick this up and put it there. And we'll see how that goes.
Do you want to do that on the camera?
I'm going to try.
Okay. Are you going to
So
lift the whole thing like that? Or?
I'm going to just take this
Golly,
off.
look at those bees. Okay, those are the OG bees. Those are the mean bees. They're not really mean. They're just more territorial of their area. So, might be a little stuck down to the bottom because...
A lot all stuck down to the bottom, actually.
Yeah. Because they wanted to keep...
There
I mean,
we
it's
go.
been cold. They wanted to make sure that they closed the holes.
Yeah, and the paint that we use kind of sticks together every now and then.
Yeah. I was going to ask if you wanted to smoke them, but I think your smoker's out.
Yeah.
You opened the lid, so it looks like it's done. Ooh.
They're not going to like me right now.
Yep, that's why I'm stepping back.
Is that bottom
think
board coming up?
I think
so.
it's stuck on the front.
Yeah.
Oof.
The bees don't really like it when it pops like that.
No, it's kind of scary. Ooh, buddy. The amount of bees in your face right now.
All right. So as I said, I'm hoping... I'm going to walk away for a second.
Yeah, okay.
Give them a moment to calm down. But I'm hoping that these bees
I have one in my...
aren't
You're
too
bringing
sad.
them to me.
I'm hoping that these bees aren't too sad that I've now put them on top of another hive. But we'll see.
Okay.
But there's new brood. It's nurse bees.
Ugh.
We'll see.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and log off.
Yep, we're going to pause. We'll come back and kind of show you the finished product. But Kelly doesn't want to get stung again, so we're going to pause and she's going to run away. Bye!
Okay, so update. This is where we keep the bees, the bee yard. Bean has walked all the way over there and he still has bees following him. So they're persistent, and luckily I didn't have to go as far, but it looks like he's just going to keep walking until he loses them. So the girls aren't too happy, so we hope that they are okay with their new stacking situation. Alright, party people, so we now took and added everything together, put it all back. We now have a double deep hive, and then we have the other two. We're going to see how this one, so we left half in there, added frames for them to add on to, and then this one, we took half of those frames, added just frames for them to draw, and then took and added the old cookie dough hive that was packed with resources on top. So,
Yep. So right now we've only got one queen right colony with the cookie dough queen all the way in the back.
yes.
The two that are closer, we're hoping that they'll make some queens, they'll fly out, and we'll be all good.
Yes. So, thanks for being here, and we will see you guys soon. Bees out.